Pupils Book, Unit 5, page 63. 13. Read and listen. 1.
Wow! We're in the mountains! Great! We need to climb this mountain to get to Imaclu.
2.
The fifth clue is something you send. To give your news to a friend. Pick this up and take it with you on your journey to Imaclu.
3.
Something you send? An email? A text message? Be careful, Ruby. It's dangerous.
4.
Wow!
5.
Phew. Thank you.
6.
Are you okay, Ruby? Yes. Let's follow the Yeti into the cave.
7.
Phew. Don't sit down, Jack. It's a snake.
8.
Look, a letter. Something you send to give news to a friend.
9.
The address is in Imaclu. We must take it with us.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Hello again. Welcome back to Guess What? Today we're asking, what do primary sources tell us about life in the past? First, let's find out about some old things in museums. These old dolls are in a museum. They tell us about hats and clothes that people wore in the past. This old wooden boat is in a museum too. It shows us how boats were made in the past. This old kitchen tells us about how people prepared food in the past. This plane shows us how people flew in the air in the past. And this old gramophone shows us how people listened to music in the past. Now listen to what primary sources tell us about life in the past. A primary source is something old that tells us about life in the past. It can be an old tool, a statue, some jewellery, or a board game that people had in the past. History books that we read in school are not primary sources. This is because the writers of school books didn't live at the time they are writing about. We can learn about the past by asking questions about primary sources. We can ask, what did people use this tool for? Who made this statue, and why did they make it? What is this jewellery made of? How did people play this board game? When we can answer these questions, we learn about life in the past. Let's learn about what fossils tell us about life in the past. A fossil is something from an animal or plant. It lived long ago in the past, and we can see it now in some rocks. Look, this scientist is looking for fossils in a piece of rock. These are fossils of slugs or snails that lived long ago when there were dinosaurs. This fossil of a dinosaur bone tells us that dinosaurs were very big. And this fossil of a bird tells us about its bones and size. What do you know? What do primary sources tell us about life in the past? They tell us that people played board games. They tell us that people used metal tools. They tell us that artists made statues. Well done! See you next time on Guess What? Bye!